Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel in case you already watched before. Today the video is a bit of a three-part. I did multiple pieces, multiple accessories and assets that I want to show you today. First one is obviously some kind of color. Browsing through a lot of stuff, a lot of internet related stuff, I found these cowbell chokers or cowbell collars, and I wanted to take my own do an own take on this. So this is it. As you can see, it's fairly basic from the pieces. It's a simple it's a simple tube. The bell is just really a reformed block, and the connector stuff is the same. Is just tubes that I reshaped and thickened, and yeah. It's actually basic, and it's something I am still working with because currently the bell is oddly shaping in some renders, so I have to look into that. And the second is something I found on Pinterest. It was an accessory that I really liked from the base style, and it is an accessory for the feet, so this is the reason I have a shoe inside of it. As you can see, I've started with a simple tube, which I made into a... I thickened it. I added additional lines, and I basically tessellated the whole thing. So I had more lines to move and to extrude, and then I had my first chain link, which I then gave a texture, really simple. And now the part that I'm the stuff that used the most time was actually moving the pieces around. And as you can see, I have two different chain links here. The first one is called vertical, the other is called horizontal, or chain link vert, chain link hor. So I can differentiate between them. And yeah, it's actually not that complex in the end, but what really takes time is moving the whole pieces. So I'm for shaping the different pieces, I used the world coordinates, because it's just way simpler to form something if you use world coordinates, and then for realigning them and putting them together, I used the selection coordinates, because with this I can move them along. I can simply move them along an axis and put them better into their respective places, as you can see. And the main interesting part here is also mostly at the end, because I had to, because obviously the chain links were too long to perfectly fit around the foot. So you will see that at the end I had to cheat a little bit and basically I fit them on the links where they meet, where the chain around the bottom of the foot meets, and then I reshaped a few of the ones on the ground, on the bottom of the foot, because those are the ones you will most likely not see in the render. Actually interesting was that at this point I was thinking, hey, are these really going to fit well? As in, if I bend the foot, what will happen to the chain in front of the foot? Will it bend down? Will it tear and move? Or will it stay? And I yeah, I tried it out and it was okay enough. Only the one of the problems is that depending on the shoe that I combine this with, I have to reshape the size of it, and sometimes it gives a weird effect. So I will not use this often, but it's still something interesting. Yeah, and as you can see, I've also put on the padlock, and this is the finished thing. Basically, it looks a bit weird from the angles, but it's kind of okay, and you will see it in the final render, where if you don't actually watch it closely, it isn't really good to see. So last part I did today was a bracelet of sorts, and as you can see, I did a few different startups for this before I decided on a final version of how to go at this. And yeah, it's a bracelet for the upper arm, and this was actually quite interesting because the first part is really simple and really fast. This is what I'm doing right now. They've basically just giving it the shape that I want was really quick. This didn't take long, and I was really thinking, okay, this is a really simple thing and doesn't take much time. But I added some details later on. So right now I'm just making sure that it doesn't clip through the arm, so there's a lot of tessellation and additional lines in it that give more detail. Reduce clipping, and afterwards I'm adding some details. The well-known jewelry or jewels or gemstones that you usually can see me use in some designs. And I actually made a new texture for this. It's a basic texture. It's a simple color texture, but I wanted to have something like a platinum white or whitish metal. So I had to mix a new color for this one. So as you can see, I've did the the socket for the gem, and now I'm doing the gemstone, and both get their respective textures before I move them into place. And then it's actually, again, it's copy pasting the elements. And again, here I'm using the object coordinates, or I'm using the manipulation tool for the object rather than world-based object manipulation, because I can simply just copy paste it and then move it along one axis, and it's way easier to move into place. Although it would have worked just the same with this, because this is really it's mostly going along world axis. You can see this on the front and on the side view panes, that this is really going okay. I decided to do the texture right in the middle because I'm doing the other side, and I wanted to get a feeling of how this works. So I was thinking at this point, hey, do I want to add gemstones in the middle of the connection parts? And I wasn't completely sure about this, so I added the color first, so I had a visual effect before I made that decision. I mean, I could have just done it and later on removed them if it didn't fit, but I also was kind of finished with the whole project in that case. Yeah, and that's about what I did today. I also made a new texture for the whole outfit. You will see it in the end. It's got a bit of a topic, you could say. yeah, I've read a bit in the Monster Encyclopedia, for those who know this, and yeah, just got the idea for this kind of texture and this kind of theme or topic. Yeah. I hope you're all okay. I hope you're still healthy. I really would like to hear from you. If you have any suggestions or ideas or anything else. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the video as well as the final render. So this is the final bracelet, and now you can see the final render. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys around.